Most entrepreneurs think that the path to financial abundance, the path to business success, is through hard work, through struggle, through sacrifice, through hustle. And this is an outdated path. This is something that was taught to us by a world that didn't understand our true power. This is something that worked well for many people for a long time because it was all they knew, because we'd forgotten the true power that we have inside of us. And I'm here to remind you and elaborate on how to create the success that you want in your business, in your life, through the power that you have inside of you, through your mind, through your emotions, and how to create anything that you want in your life from the inside out, while living a really satisfying, fulfilling, happy life. You don't have to give up any of that. You don't have to have a gap in the time when you are creating something to when you get happy. You don't have to be happy only once you've created that great business. You don't have to be someone that sacrifices their family time or their personal health or their peace of mind, their mental stability to be able to create what you want to create as an entrepreneur. And this is something that I learned the hard way. I learned because I did that. I went into the depths of working hard. I became known as someone that worked hard, that was respected and acknowledged for someone that worked hard. And I did that for many years and created a lot of business success. And this is something that, I definitely stepped above what other people consider as working hard, because I was able to create a lot of abundance from the work that I did. It was more than just an hourly wage of working hard. But that was something that I sacrificed other things unintentionally just to be in this hustle mode, to get ahead with trying to take more action than other people, trying to work harder and become the entrepreneur that I wanted to be through this outdated path. And when I started to learn and understand fully about what is here and available for me to utilize at all times, the power that I have inside of me, then I started to create with way less work. I started to hire and delegate tasks that were hourly wages or salary wages, and I made more money than ever before from doing the least amount of work that I ever did. And part of this is just basic business fundamentals that you need to learn as you grow a business. But the other part of it is learning the power that you have inside of you. And that's the most important part. And that's what I'm here to talk about. You have the power in your mind at all times. You have the power of your thoughts that's here for you in every moment of every day. And how you utilize your thoughts is how you feel inside. When you think thoughts that diminish you, that talk down to yourself or other people, or are expecting failure, you're going to feel like shit. When you expect your success, when you love yourself, when you talk kindly to yourself, talk kindly to others, think kindly about yourself and others, you feel good. And when you can realize that that is the most important equation that determines your success, this is what most people do not talk about. that in years that are coming, this will be taught in schools. This will be taught as a fundamental of how we live our life. Because this is forgotten knowledge that people that have created anything amazing in this world, anything that we look up to, have figured out, whether they consciously understood it or figured out how to do it without being conscious about it and just got into the habit of it. Because the habit of thoughts that we think continues until we are aware of them and until we choose new thoughts. And you can practice new thoughts now. You can practice new habits of how you live your life, starting right now, starting from where you are today in this moment. You can't get from talking down to yourself to completely loving yourself and loving life. But you can take it one step at a time. You can start telling yourself, I'm really not that bad at this. I've done many things well. I'll get better and better. Instead of I'm horrible at this or I'm never going to be good. And then eventually you will talk to yourself like, I'm amazing at this. I'm incredible. I am so skilled and I'm good at everything that I do. And I am invincible. I'm unshakable. I'm unstoppable. And you will get on a roll with these self-empowering thoughts, these self-empowering self-talk that will show you how powerful you can be. Eventually those thoughts, they're like ripples in the water, like ripples in this pond here that I'm sitting by. You can kind of see them in the background. Each little ripple there goes out and it expands into the whole pond here. So when you think thoughts, they become ripples. They become ripples over time and they build up momentum until those thoughts, that momentum turns into your life experience. So it takes a little time. Don't expect your thoughts to change and automatically your external life to take that shape, your businesses to all of a sudden thrive and succeed. If you have the momentum going in the opposite direction, it will take a little while. If you already have some good momentum going and you just start utilizing what I'm talking about here, you can have extraordinary success really quickly. But it will take a little time if you already have momentum going in the other way. And this works with any topic in your life. Here we are talking about entrepreneurial success. We are talking about businesses. We are talking about you as an ambitious, creative, an entrepreneur that has a big dream for themselves, that has a big vision, that is a visionary in this world. And you can utilize the power of your mind in more than just thoughts. You can utilize it in images. And I'm sure that you've heard about visualizing. It's been a powerful tool for athletes especially. But for the business world, I don't hear it talked about as much. And it's a really powerful tool. Along with the thoughts you think, you have the mental images in your mind. And those are with you all the time. Any part of the day, you can go into your mind's eye and you can practice what's going to happen. You can practice the memories of what's happened and you can imagine them in a new way. You can visualize your life, the past, the present, and the future in the way that feels good, in a way that expects things to work out for you, expects your business success, expects success of your entrepreneurship, of your dreams, of anything in your life. Just practice these little snippets in a way that is powerful to create anything that you want. It's like daydreaming, except visualization is even more specific. And daydreaming works too. It's a little bit more general, but you can just utilize the time that you have. If you have 5 minutes and instead of scrolling on your phone like a lot of people do these days, you can take that time to just let your mind go into like your happy place basically and daydream about a love, a great business, a beautiful home, but let it just be a lighthearted, playful thing. And the same with visualizing, in the sense of, even though you're more specific about, all right, I'm going to visualize this because it's something I want, and you're going to visualize this specific scenario instead of just a more general, like wherever your mind goes kind of scenario that we were talking about with daydreaming. With visualizing, you're thinking about this really specific situation, this really specific thing, and you're thinking about not only the image in your mind, you're not only putting the image of your mind of your success in whatever that is, you are feeling the feeling of what that would be like. And you were choosing to do this just for the sake of it feeling good, not to try to make it happen right now or force things into place. You're doing it just because feeling that already done, feeling that complete, feels good. And when you do this, when you utilize your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, your mental images, just for the sake of the enjoyment of it, then everything comes into place. And for an entrepreneur, that might seem a little weird for you to do something just for the sake of how it feels, and just for the sake of like doing it, just for the sake of that it feels good, And we've been taught that we need to take all this action, and action is not something that is bad. It's not something that we need to avoid. It's just trying to leverage action before we feel good. If you're doubtful about your success as an entrepreneur, if you're feeling bad about yourself, your business is only going to reflect that. And eventually, yes, if you take enough action, it's clear that people have found a way to create success through that. But it's not necessary. It's not necessary that you need to crush things into place. But eventually, you will get into the place of belief in yourself, in what you're doing. With enough action, you can, at least. It's not a sure thing. But if you change the way you are inside, your success is inevitable, and it will be sped up significantly. And that's what I'm here to show you how to do today. And not only will it be sped up significantly and will it be inevitable, but you will have fun on the way. You will enjoy the journey. You will be happy with yourself, happy with your life. You can feel good in your body, feel good in your relationships, and have a balance of all good things in your life. So go out there and create today. Start creating from the inside out.